Ska originated in the ghettos of West Kingston, Jamaica in the 50s. The bouncy, horn-driven dance music mixed elements of jazz, the grittiest American rhythm and blues tracks, and traditional Jamaican folk music known as mento. Its exact origins are unknown, even how it became known as ska. If you ask 10 Jamaican musicians from this era who invented ska, you'll hear 10 different stories. The group that perfected the ska beat was the Skatalites, technically a band for less than 18 months, from 1964 to 1965. The individual musicians, Don Drummond, Tommy McCook, Roland Alfonso, etc., many of whom trained in jazz at the School for Wayward Boys, Alpha Boys School, played on several early 60s ska tracks released under the names of the individual singers or singing groups. When the Skatalites played together as an official group, their mastery of the ska beat showed the full potential of this revolutionary Jamaican-born dance music. Ska music evolved alongside Jamaica's independence and growing national identity in the 60s. Those ska tracks are lo-fi, wonky, and often performed on out-of-tune instruments. They're also some of the best, most danceable songs ever recorded. Several artists from this period were unsung musical geniuses. Trombonist Dom Drummond deserves the respect and reverence we give American jazz pioneers like Miles Davis and Dizzy Gillespie. Over time, ska evolved into rocksteady, and then late 60s bouncy reggae, and then the spiritual and politically fervent roots reggae with a slowed down tempo and deep bass. Jamaican music gained global traction in this era and caught the ears of hippies, punks, and counterculture music lovers. In late 70s England, ska resurfaced. Punks, skinheads, mods, and Caribbean immigrants revived the genre into a new politically charged and explicitly anti-racist punked-up form of the music we now refer to as two-tone ska. These bands, the Specials, the Selector, the Beat, the Body Snatchers, Madness, Bad Manners, were mostly mixed with white and black members, had short hair, and wore snappy suits modeling their fashion after 60s Jamaican rude boy attire. England went full-on two-tone fever in the spring of 1979 when the Specials released their debut single, Gangsters. Two-tone bands surprisingly took over the British charts for almost 2 years. It was a season of pop music unlike any before or since. A handful of bands played retro, punky dance music with targeted political messages aimed at the oppressive Thatcher government in England, pointing a big middle finger at the racist, right-wing fascist National Front, a political party openly campaigning to remove immigrants from the country. And these bands had top 40 hits. Pop has never been as exciting and poignant as it was in the two-tone years.